Hey everybody, how's it going? As you may have known, the quest for farming these star Charles has ended, I think, by the time this video goes up. So hopefully you've gotten what you needed. Just gonna go over how my experience was for getting all of these characters from this awesome collab. First, let's take a look at the 4 or 5-star characters. Well, they actually ended up popping out pretty evenly. I got 686 pose and 682 fins, so that's only a difference of 4. So that's no surprise that the drop rates for these guys were pretty much even. Now for the 5-6-star monsters, these guys are the ones that are important. Guys and gals, I'm sorry, since they are actually going to turn into max lux. So how many turns did it take to max lux Luke? 993. Very reasonable. Han, 1050. Sure. I mean, that's only an extra, 60 rolls? No big deal. Ray, on the other hand. Ray took me 1,570 rolls. That is an extra 520 rolls dedicated to just finishing Ray. That is pretty painful. Normally my Dream Charles-ish, these kind of hatchers aren't that bad, but wow, it was really, that was rough. Actually, in the end, Luke ended up with 164 luck, and Han ended up at 140 luck. So, I mean, that's an extra, 65 plus 41, 101? Did I do that math right? Yeah, 101 extra luck. I made another max luck potentially. Well, I guess if it were split, but yeah. It was pretty painful. Now some other stats. How many times did I get only, Finn and Poe? No 5-6-star monsters? 36 times. So what? That's 36 out of 157. 23%. How many times did I get that laser effect? That means you were guaranteed at least three luck. Hey, look at that. It was exactly the same. Another 36 times. So that's pretty cool. I mean, so that means half of the time I got 1 or 2 lucks of the characters. Other stats, the most luck I got in a single roll was 12. That was my 132nd 10 shot, and I got 4 luck of each character, which was actually pretty exciting, except for the fact that at that point I really only cared about Ray. So I mean, just having 4 luck of Ray was really awesome. But here's the progression chart of my adventures here. As you can see, there's a clear difference in those slopes between Han and Luke versus Ray. I'd almost argue that it's like, maybe it's 2 to 1. So maybe like, what is it? 40, 40, 20, maybe, between the 5 stars. Han and Luke versus Ray. At least from my experience. I'm not sure if other people got this horrible discrepancy like I did, but I mean, there were a few big jumps here, which was really nice. But I mean, look at this region here. It was just so slow in terms of picking up. And yeah, like by the time Luke was done here, like Ray was still at 50, so it was barely halfway there. I guess exactly halfway there. But yeah, thank God for this, because I was starting to get pretty annoyed with the luck at that point. Whew. But yeah, if we want to just break down how these lucks popped out. So Luke, I got 80 Lukes in total. More than half of them ended up being just 1 luck, but I also got 6 5 lucks, which is pretty insane. And yeah, And then Han over here, I mean, it looks fairly similar. I got a lot more 2 Lux for Han, so you know, even when I didn't get the guaranteed calls, again, when you got that laser shot, you were guaranteed at least 3, 4, or 5 luck, and if you don't see it, you were never gonna get a monster with higher than 2 luck. So that just means Han was popping out, you know, on a regular basis at low luck. And of course, Rey here, you know, got the least of her, of course, only 54 in total, and out of those 54, 34 were 1 lux, but luckily the proportions of the 4 lux helped out in the end. I'm sure that was the very end of that chart you saw earlier, but oh man, it was pretty discouraging. But yeah, glad to have them max lucked. Again, I am super stoked that they did this collab. I mean, the fact that they're able to do this in the first place is pretty mind-boggling. Because, I mean, Star Wars is owned by Disney now. And, well, I guess, I mean, they did have the Marvel Tsum Tsum collab way, 2 years ago? Maybe 1 year ago. But, no, 2 years ago, right? So, I guess they've had past experiences before, but to have a Star Wars collab I think it's no easy thing. So just to be able to have this, and I mean, in my monster box, I now have Luke, Rey, Han, Chewbacca, R2-D2. I guess you can count C-3PO, Darth Vader, Kylo Ren. That's pretty awesome. So I don't know if there's going to be a part 2 to the Star Wars series, but if there is, hopefully my luck is better. And that's it for today. Let me know how your results were for the collab. Hopefully it wasn't as disastrous as mine was, but yeah, I guess that's right, 1,570. Anyways, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it if you stuck around till the end. Let me know how you did, and until next time, bye bye.